Okay, Caitlin Phillips.
Good morning. This is a letter that I wrote to PG&E, CPUC, Assembly Member William Monning, State Senator Joseph Simidian, Santa Cruz City Council, and the City of Santa Cruz Police Chief Kevin Vogel. I'm a community member. I'm a mother. I live in Santa Cruz County, and I'm also nervous because I'm not used to talking in front of commissions like this. But I'm going to read to you the letter that I wrote to them because I need some help. I don't know where to turn to. The purpose of this letter is to inform you that PG&E's smart meter was installed in my home against my expressed will. I specifically requested the Wellington Energy installer that he not install a smart meter on my property, and he agreed. However, after I left my home, he returned to my house and he installed a smart meter. When I contacted PG&E to complain, they responded with intimidation and threats. As a longtime resident and responsible resident of Santa Cruz City, I'm obligated to report to you about events pertaining to smart meters on my property, which I own 829 and 827 Cayuga Street in Santa Cruz. On August 15th this year, 2011, I was alerted by a concerned citizen that my house was to be installed with a smart meter. I had no previous knowledge of this, and I did not want one. And the only way to prevent this was to order the serviceman of Wellington Energy to not install a smart meter on my property. I had no intention of having a smart meter, nor did my tenant. I immediately found and informed the serviceman Jose of Wellington Company that I did not want one on my house, which has 2 meters located on the front. Serviceman Jose came to the front of my house. He noted the exact location of my house. He said he would not put one on my house, non-issue. His exact words were, "No, I will not place any smart meters on your house." After our conversation, he went on his way with his hand truck, and he walked to the next house. I left on a walk with my dog. During that time, in clear violation of my clearly expressed directive, Jose replaced one of my meters with a smart meter. That day, I called PG&E to report Jose. I called the police department. I called supervisors back and forth. I informed them. They informed me that they had no information for me. That night, I awoke to severe anxiety, headache, and buzzing in my teeth. The next morning, I discovered that the smart meter was directly behind my head where I sleep, separated by one wall. I called the support organization Stop Smart Meters. They directed me to help me find a new analog meter and an electrician. I kept my smart meter, and then I replaced, I gave it back to the PG&E serviceman on October 4th. He read, when he came to read my meter. The same day, I received a threatening phone call from Mr. Souter at PG&E, who informed me that okay.
Sorry, let her finish. Go ahead.
Okay. He came to read my meter, and the next day I received a threatening phone call from him who informed me he was giving my name to Revenue Services. I was left a message on October 5th and informed that I was to not replace my smart meter with an analog meter as it was tampering, and that I would be placed on a delay list. Okay, I'm almost done. I've been affected by this whole debacle, both emotionally and physically. Simply put, I just want to have my house clear and safe for my family. I want the support of my police department and my elected officials. I want an analog meter on my property and to be able to pay my bill like any other community member. I'm an active participant in my community where I volunteer in my children's schools. I care about my community, and I'm also part of a group that's called Take Back Santa Cruz from Criminal Activity. And this was trespassing my property, and it was criminal. I'm done. But what I would like to ask is a swift resolution to this issue. If not, I will be forced to hire an attorney. I don't know where to turn to. Can you please